Ladies and dudes, I got a special surprise for all of you. I got another top 10 list to do for today. And this top 10 list I would love to do for today is something very, very special. Something that I have in mind for quite a long time. And that is a top 10 list that featured one of my favorite moments of all time in anime history. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca LaBarkley, aka BoobBob197. This is my review for today. And today, I have no review, ladies and dudes. But for today's list, ladies and dudes, finally, I got another top 10 list for all of you. I'm sure everybody wants to know what is the next top 10 list I want to do for today. And that is my top 10 best anime moments of all time. And to tell you the truth is, this top 10 list is going to be very, 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 very hard. There is a whole lot of great moments to be found from all the stuff that we love in anime. From manga, to TV show, to OVA, to a special, or to a movie. There's a lot of great moments to be found. We're going to skip, the sad ones, when people die or people get killed or something that involves violent stuff. Yeah, we're going to get rid of those moments. So we don't want to think about that for this top 10 list. I just want to make a good top 10 list that featured something positive and good. Something that's romantic, something that involves something really, really hot, something that was kind of darn memorable, or something even more, I guess. Hard for me to say about this one. But anyway, without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my top 10 best anime moments of all time. All the moments that I truly love the best. From all the TV series, to the anime specials, to the OVAs, to the movies, whatever. And I do have a piece of paper for it. So, here we go. Coming at number 10 goes to one of my most favorite magical moments that I will never forget that came from Basilisk. And that is, for number 10, Genosuke-sama and Oboro Dono's most magical performance from episode 4 of Basilisk. Does anybody remember that beautiful magical scene that will take your breath away? Something about Genosuke-sama and Oboro Dono's performance. To see Genosuke-sama playing a flute and see Oboro Dono doing a nice, graceful dance. Something that will blow you away. Big time. And boy, I was so darn blown away with Genosuke-sama's flute performance. He played a really good tune with his flute. It's just magical. Yeah, hard for me to say about that one. So that really cool moment deserves to be at number 10. Coming at number 9 goes to Haruka and Takayuki's reunion from the final episode of Rumbling Hearts, the next season OVA. That was the most powerful ending that I will never forget in anime history, where the two love couple had finally reunited at long last after the tragic moment that happened from 3 years ago. You know, the part where Haruka got involved with the car accident and Takayuki had truly, he did not make it in time about what the heck happened to her. But then, 3 years later, history did not repeat itself again. Haruka did not get hit by another car. She is safe and sound, and Takayuki's relieved, and they finally shared a hug and their true love's kiss. It was a tear-jerking, but yet a very good magical moment that I will never forget in anime history. So that deserves to be at number 9. Coming at number 8 is seeing Kenshin half shirtless from Rurouni Kenshin. I will say this scene is truly the most hottest moment I'll never forget from one of the most greatest samurai animes of all time, is seeing Kenshin being half shirtless. And it did happen, I think it was on episode 20 or something, I forgot which number it was. But to tell you the truth is about what happened to Kenshin's shirt, it got stripped off halfway in his shirt. Thanks to that Raijuda guy. Raijuda used some type of technique to strip off Kenshin's shirt, and he just left him half shirtless. But it's truly the most hottest scene I have ever seen in anime history, and Kenshin did face that giant guy half shirtless all the way from the near end of the first half of the episode and the middle point of the second half. What else I could say? Seeing seeing Kenshin half shirtless, it deserves to be at number 8. And coming at number 7 is one of the best anime team-ups of all time for this crazy special. So that is, for number 7 is Goku, Luffy, and Toriko. I forgot that dude's name. They are working together to face that weirdo giant fish thing from Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, and the Toriko crossover special. Man, I really love that fight scene between all 3 main characters from our favorite anime series to face this big giant fish type of creature in one epic battle. It was so darn mind-blowing. And I really love the character development and chemistry between those 3 main characters from 3 different anime series. Check out that crazy special to believe it. It's such a mind-blowing special. To see the main character from Dragon Ball Z, the main character from One Piece, and the main character from Toriko, I really love the part where those 3 guys work together as a team and try to take down that big giant fishy thing as soon as they can. So that deserves to be at number 7. And coming at number 6 goes to all the great moments that came from episode 6 of Basilisk the Oka Ninja Scrolls. I can't tell which moment I like the best from that great episode from a very underrated anime series. Is it Hachisu and Shikabu's rematch, or Hachiro versus that weirdo monk dude's match? It sucks they don't have a rematch in the later on episode of Basilisk the Oka Ninja Scroll, or the part where the Eagle Girls got a job at the tea shop and we found out that Ninimba is their manager for it. Hard for me to pick one of those. So, all the moments that came from Basilisk the Oka Ninja Scroll, it deserves to be at number 6. Coming at number 5 is truly the train scene that came from Spirited Away. I love that train scene to death. I think it's one of the best scenes ever without dialogue. Well, there are some dialogues here and there for it. And also, it had one of the best peaceful scores that I have ever heard in the Miyazaki film. That Joe guy is such a genius of making a score that's so peaceful and relaxing. Yeah, I love that piano feel to it. So yeah, the train scene deserves to be at number 5. Coming at number 4, one of the best, funniest moments I will never forget from a great underrated anime series called Peacemaker that came from episode 15, and that is where Mr. Hijikata is chasing after poor Tetsu from Peacemaker. Who doesn't love that crazy scene where Mr. Hijikata goes into his demon form and chasing after poor Tetsu while he is holding the collection of haiku? It was so darn funny and so darn hilarious. You could say that poetry episode is known as the Oh Heck No episode. One of the best Oh Heck No episodes ever in anime history. So yeah, that moment deserves to be at number 4. And finally, let's head on to my top 3 favorites. The top 3 best anime moments that I will never forget in anime history. So let's get this started. Coming at number 3 goes to the final episode from G Gundam, where Domon says, "I love you" to Rain from G Gundam. Definitely one of the best Gundam endings of all time. I really love the part where Domon finally opened up his feelings to Rain, and he said a whole lot of grateful things that he wants to say to her, and he finally said, "I love you," and Rain has finally been free out of the Dark Gundam. And also that Love, Taikyoken, one of the most powerful scenes I have ever seen in anime history, and a great, powerful attack that came from these two wonderful characters. Nothing else to say for the number 3 spot. Coming at number 2 is the best near ending I have ever seen in anime history from 2D Abandoned Sacred Beast. So yeah, number 2 goes to the near ending from 2D Abandoned Sacred Beast. I love this near ending to death. It is one of the best near endings I have ever seen my whole entire life, and also one of the best independent moments I have ever seen my whole entire life. I will say there's 2 things I love about this near ending that I love the best, and just 2 things only. 1, it has one of the best foreshadowing moments that I've ever seen in anime history. That's between the 2 main characters, and I hope and pray it will happen on season 2. And also that powerful, well, for number 2, is the most powerful hidden Easter egg I have ever seen my whole entire life. Something that is very darn familiar to you. If you haven't seen the final episode of 2D Abandoned Sacred Beast, you'll know what I'm talking about. And that deserves to be at number 2. And finally, my number 1 best anime moment of all time that blew me away the most, that came from episode 126 of Dragon Ball Super. And that is Vegeta versus Toppo. I love this fight scene to death from start to finish. This is the part where Vegeta had finally reached his goal at long last, And yes, he did find a way to surpass Goku. He did surpass Goku thanks to that new form of his of Super Saiyan Blue. It was so darn powerful, it was epic and truly mind-blowing. And I think I don't have nothing else to say for the number 1 spot. And that is Vegeta vs. Toppo from episode 126 of Dragon Ball Super. My favorite anime moment of all time in anime history. And that is my top 10 best anime moments of all time in all of anime history. And I hope you enjoyed this list. And I gotta get going for the morning thing, if you know what I mean. So, I'll see you next time for another top 10 list to come in the main future. So, I'll see you guys later and sayonara.